Hello everyone, this is Jay the Aviator HQ back at it again with another model review. This time with my Gemini Jets 1-400 JetBlue Embraer 190 in the blueprint livery. Fun fact, I almost flew this plane, but it was canceled due to Hurricane Dorian when I was in Florida. Instead I flew a tartan tail E190 to Boston. Um, anyways, and before we get started, this plane is getting retired from the JetBlue fleet. They're going to be replaced by Airbus A220-300s, formerly known as the CS300. I would like to see this. These aircraft are hard to maintain for their fleet, this is what I've heard. So yeah, anyways, let's get started with the video. So here we have your typical Gemini Jets box for the narrow bodies. As always, we start off with the Gemini Jets logo, the little saying that they have made for collectors by collectors trademark, the printed picture, JetBlue titles at the bottom, Embraer J190, 1-400 diecast model aircraft. Looking at the cutout, we have the JetBlue titles, Embraer 190, brief information about the Embraers, and specs on the specific aircraft we're going to be reviewing today, and the aircraft bubble or the model bubble where the aircraft was placed in. Here we have the bottom of the box, Gemini Jets logo, and some brief information about the models. 1-400 die-cast scale model, highly collectible, superior quality, realistic metal landing gear, detailed printed graphics, and as real as it gets features. Here we got the top of the box, which then again, the Gemini Jets logo and some brief info on adult collectible models. Warning, contains small parts not suitable for children under 14 years of age, and there's a barcode. Moving on to the left side of the box, again, the Gemini Jets titles, the printed picture, the Embraer 190, and the little thing that says 1-400 diecast model item and the item number. Here we have the right side of the box, which basically says the same thing. Everything is completely exact, just like the left side. Moving on to the back of the box, and for those that don't know about these models, they do open on both sides. You can both open the slabs on both sides if you want to take the model out. Anyways, here we got the aircraft climbing, Gemini Jets logo, as real as it gets info, and the little saying that they have new aircraft being added monthly. Please contact your dealer for latest releases or visit our website, which is www.geminijets.com, and their Facebook page, Made in China, and this was a 2017 release from Las Vegas, Nevada, USA. Moving along to the model, which is currently wearing a beautiful livery. I've actually seen this several times. It's not a rare sight here in New York, since JetBlue has one of its main hubs here. But yes, I will continue seeing it until the aircraft is retired, of course. But without further ado, let's get started with the model. So as you can see here, it is currently wearing a pair of windshield wipers, as well as the beautiful detail of the main cockpit and its instruments. You could see where the pilot sits right here. Follow up with the front landing gear at the bottom and the first right door. And moving along with the model, you can see that it's it's detailed right here where the luggage compartment would be, and the JetBlue right below the JetBlue titles. Moving along to the rest of the aircraft, you could see where the main fuselage and all the passengers would sit, as well as detail of where you would put your luggage and its Wi-Fi box. Right here we have the landing light, flat slats, aileron, spoilers, turbofan engines. You can see a bit of the detail there, which is pretty cool. You can see the red navigation light and its beautiful, the beautiful Embraer 190 winglet. Moving along the fuselage, you can see its registration, which is November 304, Juliet Bravo, and of course Embraer 190 at the bottom, and as well as the bits of details of the second luggage compartment, which would be on the other side, and the second right door, and you could see JetBlue's beautiful blue tail, follow up with its horizontal stabilizer and its APU. Moving along to the right side of the model, here we have the main cockpit, the L1 door, JetBlue titles, and this is where the first luggage compartment is placed, and where the you would open it, which is right here. As you can see, right there, that little hatch right there. Moving along to the aircraft, beautiful engine detail. You can see a bit of the engine landing gear and the engine as well. We have the green navigation light right here, as you can see. We have the second compartment door, follow up with the American flag, Embraer titles, and the registration. We have the second left door, as well as ending off with the beautiful JetBlue tail, the horizontal stabilizers, and the APU. Here is the top view of the aircraft, or the front view, whatever you want to call it. So as you can see here, you can see weather radar, the nose, and then the windshield wiper, as well as the main front of the cockpit. And moving along to the fuselage, we see our first beacon. I think this is the only beacon on the aircraft, as well as the top features, which contains the Wi-Fi box and the ending of the tail, and the horizontal stabilizers. But as you can see here, there's a bit of detail on these small engines, as you can see here and here, which is pretty cool. Here we have the bottom of the aircraft, which you can see here. We got our front landing gear, as well as where the gear would go, as you can see here. This is where the gear would go, and the gear compartments, and the door, the first cargo door. Here we got our beacon light, main landing gear, engine detailing, beautiful wings, the E190 wings. This is what you would usually see if the plane is flying over you, with the exception of the Gemini Jets logo, because this is just the brand. You can barely tell, but there is a long antenna right here, and follow up with the second cargo door, and ending off with the beautiful horizontal stabilizers and the APU, of course. Finally, this concludes the review of my Gemini Jets 10400 Embraer 190 JetBlue in the blueprint livery. I hope you guys like it. We're on the road for 50 subscribers. I can't wait to reach 50 subscribers. I think it's the biggest milestone, and I hope you guys too think that too. Anyways, if you like the video, make sure to leave a comment, subscribe if you want to see more content, turn on that post notification to be alerted by my content. Anyways, see you on my next video, which should be around Tuesday. So, see you then. Thank you for watching. Bye.